Still people are joining, so I am just waiting. Only few participants are there. I don't know. 49 are there. So winter effect, yeah, weather effect. Okay, well, so we have started with the optical fiber communication. I'm just revising for 5 minutes. Till then, the other students will join. So, there were certain disadvantages of the traditional communications, like there was the cross-linking between the signals. Then after, there was the signal loss, attenuation loss, overlapping of the signal, noise were there, right? So in order to avoid all these difficulties, avoid all these disadvantages, the optical fiber communication was applied. Right. Now, some of the advantages of the optical fibers are they are thinner, non-flammable. You can operate this. You can use the optical fiber cable at a higher temperature in the chemical environment. Even for in the what you say the acidic environment to check the types of radiations, right? So there is less degradation of the signal. It has a higher carrying capacity, etc., etc. The main disadvantage is these are few more applications: immunity to EMI, safety, high security, flexibility. But flexibility also depending on the type of the material that is used, right? Only the disadvantage is the cost. The cost of the optical fiber cable, fabrication cost of the optical fiber cable is very high and spicy. मतलब कि cutting the optical fiber cable and cutting it with the other optical fiber cable is tricky, right? So again, few more applications where you can use an optical fiber cable, land, CCTV as a sensors in telecommunication, cable TV, right? Few disadvantage of optical fiber cable over copper wire. Optical fiber is expensive as compared to that of the copper. Optical fiber cannot be joined easily, as I told you. Splicing, cutting, and connecting is tricky. It consists of the three main parts: core, cladding, buffer, right? Cladding we are using to protect the signals, to be the signals inside the core only. The buffer layer, yeah, you can say that coating is used for protecting the core of an optical fiber cable. The refractive index of the core is greater than that of the cladding. This starts from 5 microns diameter to 20 or 25 micron diameter. Again, the construction of an optical fiber cable, you can see a optical fiber. Then you have certain layers, the strengthening wires and jackets, number of layers, right? So this number of layers will depend upon the diameter of the core. Thinner the core, more will be the protective layer, right? Otherwise, if anything happens to the core, your optical fiber cable will be useless, right? So a core, cladding, calva strands, मतलब silk के threads जैसे होते हैं, and you have a protective layer, yeah, the outer jacket, yeah, buffer jacket, fine. Then after, these are the couplers, as I told you, which are used for connecting an optical fiber cable. This is how the cross section of a fiber looks like. Number of optical fiber cable in a single cable, and then you have the silk wires, yeah, silk threads, which is used as a protective layer. Where you can see an optical fiber cable, telephone, internet, in medical field like endoscopy, bronchoscopy, laparoscopy, for non-destructive testing, cracks वगैरह detect करने के लिए, pressure measure करने के लिए, force measure करने के लिए as a measurement, right? Velocity, viscosity, etc., etc. Even the magnetic field we can measure. The same thing, core, a very thin glass which is at the center and where the TIR takes place. Cladding is the outer optical material which will surround the core and it will reflect the light back in the core. It will not allow the signal to dissipate through the core of an optical fiber cable. Buffer coating or jacket, it protects the fiber from damage and moisture. Okay, why cladding? Why we use the cladding? Because it reduces the loss of light from the core into the air. It prevents the leakage, reflects the light back. It will reduce the cone of acceptance angle, right? Transmission rate ज़्यादा होगा. Oh shit! एक बार तो इसको प्रॉब्लम होता ही है. भी वेट ही करना पड़ेगा.
मैम वो दिसंबर 9 को जो आप हमें एक भेजा था उसमें लिखा है कि दिसंबर 9 को भी एग्जाम होगा, तो वो होने वाला है?
दिसंबर 9 को कौन सी एग्जाम होगी? मेल आया था आपको?
मैम बहुत पहले आया था, टाइम टेबल के साथ एकेडमिक कैलेंडर जैसा।
एकेडमिक कैलेंडर में 9 को कहाँ एग्जाम है?
मैम वो एकेडमिक रिव्यू लिखा हुआ है।
हाँ, रिव्यू मतलब अटेंडेंस का, वो एग्जाम नहीं है. इट इज रिलेटेड टू योर अटेंडेंस. अगर कोई स्टूडेंट ऐसा है कि रेगुलर अटेंड नहीं कर रहा है तो इट इज फॉर देम. ओके, दैट इज नॉट एन एग्जाम. वो अटेंडेंस रिव्यू साल में, सेमेस्टर में 2 बार होता है. एक ये फर्स्ट रिव्यू और आफ्टर योर सेशनल यू विल बी हैविंग द सेकंड रिव्यू. सो अटेंडेंस बहुत कम है तो उसके लिए मतलब समटाइम्स योर टर्म्स आर आल्सो नॉट ग्रांटेड. ऑनलाइन में तो वैसे वो इश्यू नहीं है, बट देन ऑल्सो वी आर मेंटेनिंग योर ऑनलाइन रिकॉर्ड ऑल्सो. वो एवरी लेक्चर के बाद हमारे पास अटेंडेंस शीट आती है. इट इज जनरेटेड बाय द सॉफ्टवेयर ओनली. सो दैट इज नॉट एन एग्जाम. फाइन, इन शॉर्ट.
ओके मैम, ओके.
राइट. So I think we have done till this point ki advantages, applications, and how it works, how the optical fiber works, what is the importance of cladding. This is the Snell's law. Eta 1 sin theta 1 is equal to eta 2 sin theta 2, right? So in short, what we can say that the fibers are the long thin strands of very pure glass, which is having a diameter of a human head, and they are arranged, the fibers are arranged in the bundles, and we tell that bundles as a optical cable, right? So this is a Snell's law. We'll be applying sin theta c for a critical angle theta c. We can write it as eta 2 upon eta 1, where in our case eta 1 will always be the refractive index of the core and eta 2 will be the refractive index of the cladding. Fine. Then after, ये लिया था मैंने.
नो मैम.
No, ठीक है. Then after, what are this? This is the horizontal cross section. Sorry, this is the horizontal cross section of an optical fiber cable, and this one is the vertical cross section of an optical fiber cable. Yellow is the core. Uske surrounding that you can see a green ring. That is the cladding, right? So it shows the thickness of the.
वो क्लेडिंग मतलब वो सिल्क वायर का ही ना, जो सिल्क से बना था?
क्या?
जो क्लेडिंग है वो उसका मतलब वही ना जो सिल्क वाला आपने बताया था?
वही क्लेडिंग. कोर के बाद जो सेकंड लेयर आता है दैट इज योर क्लेडिंग. ठीक है. सो यहाँ पे भी यू कैन सी अ थिन लेयर ऑफ क्लेडिंग and a red color one is a ray of light which is suffering the TIR inside the core. Okay, so यहाँ पे जो incident angle है नहीं, ये अब बहुत परेशान कर रहा है. So यहाँ पे जो एंगल है, it has to be greater than the critical angle, right? Then only you can get the TIR. Now, what is our next theory? In this case, you can see there are two different rays that are propagating through the optical fiber cable. This angle is incident angle. If I denote it by delta I, theta I, in some books it is denoted by I also. So this is our angle of incidence. And in our next theory, we want to derive the formula for this incident angle. Okay, which is also known as theta max. Yeah, it is also known as an angle of acceptance. Right. So angle of acceptance का derivation हमें देखना है. We want to see the derivation. We want to derive the value of the angle of acceptance in the next theory. Now, what is this angle of acceptance? Suppose if I have an optical fiber cable, right? The rays are falling on this optical fiber cable, right? That is the signals. Now, all the rays that fall on the optical fiber cable, they are not going to undergo TIR. All the rays will not suffer total internal reflection inside the core of an optical fiber cable. Only some specific rays which are falling at a certain angle will undergo the TIR. They suffer the TIR inside the core of an optical fiber cable. And the angle at which the ray suffers TIR, the incident angle at which, the maximum incident angle at which a ray suffers TIR inside the core of an optical fiber is known as an angle of acceptance. Yeah, it is known as theta max. This is my maximum incident angle. And for this ray, for this angle, we can see the TIR. Okay, so this angle can be told as the angle of acceptance, right? So we wanted to derive the equation for this angle of acceptance, right? Similarly, if I take this ray, red color, and if I rotate it by taking, suppose if this is my O, by taking O as in center, I am getting some cone, 3 dimension में. इसको center रे के ये ray को अगर हम rotate करें, तो I am getting a cone, and this cone is known as an acceptance cone. Okay, so acceptance cone में क्या होगा? The rays which are falling within this acceptance cone, all the ray will suffer TI. इसके बाहर अगर रे कोई गिर रहा है, then they are not going to suffer the TIR. We are
मैम
going
मतलब
to
मैक्सिमम मतलब इसके आगे अगर हुआ तो वो रिफ्रैक्शन हो जाएगा फिर नहीं
क्या क्या?
अब एंगल ऑफ एक्सेप्टेंस के आगे मतलब उससे थोड़ा बड़ा भी एंगल हो जाए तो मतलब रिफ्रैक्शन हो जाएगा.
Diffraction, yeah, they will not suffer
ओके.
TIR. Okay, आगे अभी थ्योरी हम डिराइव करने वाले हैं फिगर के साथ. Okay, but just हमें क्या डिराइव करना है ये? It is our incident angle only. Okay, now it is told that in optical fiber the attenuation is 7%, whereas for the coaxial cable it is 99%. Right? So this is our theory. Total internal reflection in theory. Yeah, theory to derive the formula for the acceptance angle. Yeah, numerical aperture. Yeah, a derivation which gives the relation between the numerical aperture and relative refractive index. Okay, so 2-3 types of question can be asked. Yeah, the single theory can be asked in the form of 2-3 types of question. So let us see what it is. Say for example, this is the vertical cross section of an optical fiber cable. Fine. Now let us say yellow color one is a core. Let its refractive index be eta 1. Pink color one is cladding. Let its refractive index be eta 2. Ye or ye dono. Okay. Now we are keeping this optical fiber cable in some medium and let its refractive index be eta 0. So I have 3 different mediums with the refractive indices eta 1, eta 2, eta 0 corresponding to core, clad and medium. Right? Now, let us assume an imaginary line which is passing through the center of an cable. center of an optical fiber cable. That imaginary line is known as an fiber axis. It is also known as an optical axis of an optical fiber, right? So this is my optical axis. Now I am considering a point O, okay, on this optical axis. ये जो हमने fiber axis assume की उसके ऊपर point O है. Where it is lying on a boundary between the medium. It is lying on a boundary separating the medium of air and the core. Eta 0 और eta 1 की जहाँ पे boundary है उसके ऊपर. Now, right. Now let us say that ray AO is an incident ray. This is my incident ray, which is incident at an angle theta 0. So theta 0 is my angle of incident. Okay, I am repeating: a core with a refractive index eta 1, cladding with a refractive index eta 2, medium with a refractive index eta 0. And central axis is assumed. A ray is incident on an optical fiber in such a manner that it is making an angle theta 0 with the fiber axis, right? And that is our angle of incident. Fine. Now, if I rotate this ray OA, I'll be getting a cone, which you can see from the figure. So AO is my ray of incident. Theta 0 is the angle of incidence. So this theta 0 is, in our case, let me say it is A, that is the acceptance angle. That means it is the maximum angle of incident at which the ray suffers, ray propagates inside an optical fiber cable, right? This. The maximum angle of incident at the end face of an optical fiber for which the ray can be propagated in the optical fiber is called the acceptance angle. And if I rotate this ray OA, I'll be getting a cone, and I tell it as an acceptance cone. This we have already seen. Okay. So ये theta 0 है, that is our theta max, और इसकी formula हमें derive करनी है, उसकी equation हमें derive, right? Now आगे, this is incident at a point O. Now when it is incident, it moves from one medium to another, from a rare medium to a denser medium. So let theta 1 be the angle of refraction. Theta 1 is the angle of refraction which is incident at a point B. Now we can see the point B is on a boundary between core and clade, right? This is a boundary which is separating core and clade, eta 1 and eta 0. Fine. So it is incident at a point B. Let me draw a normal, and I can consider a triangle if I consider it as C. So OBC. So this is theta 1, ये भी theta 1 होगा. Okay, linear opposite, vertically opposite angle. So if this is theta 1, ये वाला जो angle है, ये वाला, that will be 90 minus theta 1, and this will be 90. Okay, is it okay? I will just explain you the figure.
Yes, ma'am.
What the figure is. हाँ बोलो. So is it fine? यहाँ तक समझ में आया? See, this is very easy theory, which you can easily write. थोड़ा मैंने बुक से अलग डिराइव किया है, ये सब तो ठीक है एक्सप्लेनेशन तो, बट डेरिवेशन मैंने थोड़ा अलग किया है, which will be easier for you to understand. Right? Now what we will do is, I am having 2 points, point O and point B. Now what I will do is, I will apply the Snell's law at these 2 points. So let me start with point O. At a point O, यहाँ पे, if I apply the Snell's law, eta 0 is the refractive index of the medium and eta 1 is the refractive index of the core. और O कहाँ पे है? Core और medium के बीच में. So if I apply the Snell's law, incident angle is theta 0. What I can write? Eta 0 sin theta 0 is equal to eta 1 sin theta 1. So from that, what I will get? Sin theta 0 is equal to eta 1 upon eta 0 sin theta 1. Let this be my equation number 1. So is it okay? ये समझ में आया आपको? You got this point? मैंने कुछ नहीं किया, Snell's law अप्लाई किया पॉइंट O पे. फाइन. सिमिलरली जैसे मैंने बोला, 2 पॉइंट पे हम Snell's law लगाने वाले, O पॉइंट पे और B पॉइंट पे, राइट? तो इक्वेशन 1 में मेरे पास ये टर्म आई sin थीटा 1, राइट? सो आगे चल के ये sin थीटा 1 को हम सिंप्लीफाई करने वाले हैं. So let me apply the Snell's law at a point B. So if I apply a Snell's law at a point B, eta 1, my angle is 90 minus theta 1. Eta 1 sin 90 minus theta 1 is equal to eta 2 sin 90. Okay, 90 minus theta 1 will be cos theta. So eta 1 cos theta equal to eta 2. So from this I got the value of cos theta. Cos theta 1 is equal to eta 2 upon eta 1. इसको आपको देना है तो
मैम वो ग्रेजिंग क्यों हुआ उधर?
सॉरी,
वो ग्रेजिंग क्यों हुआ उधर? और जो आप मतलब N1 से N2 में गए तो?
यस एग्जैक्टली. राइट,
मैम क्यों हुआ मैं वो पूछ रहा हूँ.
क्यों हुआ?
हाँ.
कहाँ? यहाँ पे
हाँ.
बी पॉइंट पे.
हाँ.
मतलब कैसे क्यों हुआ?
क्रिटिकल एंगल इसलिए कि उस पे छोटा मतलब.
क्रिटिकल एंगल है ना ये, तो भी TIR होगा ना आपका.
अच्छा ओके समझ गया. मतलब ठीक है मैम मैं समझ गया. हाँ.
फिर अभी हमें क्या करना है? साइन थीटा की वैल्यू चाहिए. सो cos थीटा यू हैव, सो आई कैन गेट द साइन थीटा फ्रॉम हियर 1 minus cos square थीटा. फाइन. सो इफ आई सब्स्टिट्यूट द वैल्यू, नेक्स्ट स्टेप में इसको मुझे साइन थीटा में कन्वर्ट करना है. सो व्हाट विल बी माय साइन थीटा 1 अंडर रूट ऑफ 1 minus eta 2 square upon eta 1 square. Okay, now I got the sin theta. ये value I'll be substituting over here in equation number 1. So what I'll get? Sin theta 0 is equal to eta 1 upon eta 0 sin theta. Sin theta is under root 1 minus eta 2 square upon eta 1 square, which can be simplified as eta 1 square minus eta 2 square, matlab under root of eta 1 square minus eta 2 square upon eta 0. So what I will get? Theta 0 is equal to sin inverse of under root eta 1 square minus eta 2 square upon eta 0 ऐसा आएगा. Now what is theta 0? Angle of acceptance, which is theta max, and that is sin inverse of जो ये पूरी टर्म आई eta 1 square minus eta 2 square upon eta 0. Right. So this is an angle for a formula for the angle of acceptance. Now suppose if eta 0 is 1, air के लिए, right? So for air, my theta max will be equal to sin inverse of eta 1 square minus eta 2 square. But I suggest you to remember the equation along with eta 0. Okay, क्योंकि medium may vary. It may be glass also, it may be some other liquid also. Okay, so this is the angle of acceptance. Now the next thing is numerical aperture. Okay, now numerical aperture is said to be the light gathering capacity of an optical fiber cable. कितनी light वो fiber collect कर सकता है, कितने signals fiber collect कर सकता है. So that is known as a numerical aperture. And in mathematics, numerical aperture is the sign of acceptance angle. Okay, so if I go here, your numerical aperture is the sign of acceptance angle. Now what is acceptance angle? Sine inverse of eta 1 square minus eta 2 square upon eta 0. So my numerical aperture will be under root of eta 1 square minus eta 2 square upon eta 0. Right? So it represents the light gathering capacity, and in mathematics it is told that numerical aperture is the sign of acceptance angle. So if I simplify it, I'll get the formula for the numerical aperture. So remember, acceptance angle से आपको सब मिल जाएगा. Okay, और इसमें confusion होता है acceptance angle और numerical aperture में, formula में. ओके, न्यूमेरिकल अपर्चर पूछा और एक्सेप्टेंस एंगल फाइंड कर लेते हैं. एक्सेप्टेंस एंगल की जगह न्यूमेरिकल अपर्चर, और समटाइम्स कुछ भी पता नहीं चलता तो व्हाट स्टूडेंट्स आर डूइंग, दोनों कैलकुलेट कर लेते हैं. ठीक है, एग्जामिनर को जो सोचना है दोनों सही है, इसमें जो आंसर है उसके मार्क्स दे दो. ओके, सो रिमेंबर एनीवन. ओके, देन आफ्टर इन द नेक्स्ट पार्ट, this is not there in your book, but as we wanted to give the theory, we have given this derivation. The next is the fractional change in the relative refractive index denoted by delta. This is very, very small. In 4 decimal point, you are getting fractional change. The fractional change in the relative refractive index delta is given by eta 1 minus eta 2 upon eta 1. So I can define it. I can give the definition. What is delta? Delta is the ratio of, what is this eta 1 minus eta 2? The difference of the refractive index of the core and clade. So I can tell it as a ratio of the refractive index difference of core and clade to the refractive index of core. It is the ratio of the difference of the two refractive index to the refractive index of the core, right? So instead of remembering the definition, you can directly write the definition from the formula. Delta is eta 1 minus eta 2 upon eta 1. Now from this I can write eta 1 delta is equal to eta 1 minus eta 2, right? ये जो है ना, we are deriving the relation between Na and delta, numerical aperture और delta के बीच का relation. But this is valid when your eta 0 is 1. Okay, if you have some other value for the eta 0, you cannot apply this. You cannot apply this equation, right? So it has its drawback. So eta 1 delta equal to eta 1 minus eta 2. Fine. Now what is our numerical aperture? For eta 0 equal to 1, ऊपर ही हमने derive किया. Numerical aperture is eta 1 square minus eta 2 square. यहाँ पे eta 0 1 है air के लिए. So if I take eta 0 1, I can write this, which can be written as eta 1 plus eta 2 and eta 1 minus eta 2. So ये वाला यहाँ पे. Okay, numerical aperture is under root of eta 1 plus eta 2 and eta 1 minus eta 2. Now what is eta 1 minus eta 2? Yeah, ये वाला. I can write this. So eta 1 minus eta 2 की जगह पे I can write eta 1 delta. So what will be my numerical aperture? Numerical aperture is under root of eta 1 plus eta 2 into eta 1 delta. अभी यहाँ पे magic हुआ. Okay. What is done here is eta 1 is almost equal to eta 2. So eta 1 plus eta 2 क्या हो जाएगा? 2 eta 1 हो जाएगा. क्यों? See, the refractive index of the core and clade are almost the same. The difference in the refractive index of the core and clade is very, very small. Okay, when we go to the numerical, na, at that time we will see, और ये delta का concept भी आपको पता चल जाएगा when we solve the numerical, right? So this is very small. Fine. So and if these values are small, then eta 1 is almost equal to eta 2. Okay, दोनों सेम है. एक 1.49 है तो दूसरा 1.50 होगा, या 1.50 है तो 1.512 ऐसा कुछ हो सकता है. The difference is very small. So we can take eta 1 almost equal to eta 2. So in that case, eta 1 plus eta 2 will be equal to 2 eta 1, right? So if I write 2 eta 1, my numerical aperture will be under root of 2 eta 1 square delta. So this equation gives you the relation between numerical aperture and delta. This formula will be applying when you are not having the value of eta 2. आपको न्यूमेरिकल अपर्चर दिया होगा और eta 1 की वैल्यू फाइंड करनी हो या डेल्टा की वैल्यू फाइंड करनी हो, या डेल्टा दिया हो और न्यूमेरिकल अपर्चर फाइंड करना हो, eta 1 दिया हो आपको. So in that case you will be using this formula. So in whole we have only 3 formulas in this equation. एक तो angle of acceptance in this chapter, numerical aperture, but ये दोनों एक ही है, and another one is the formula which is having delta, the another formula of numerical aperture, right? So in whole we'll be remembering the 3 equations only from this chapter. Is it okay? कभी ये डेरिवेशन पूछ ले तो, अदरवाइज यहां तक तो डेरिवेशन आता ही है. समटाइम्स एग्जामिनर में या पेपर सेटर में आस्क यू दिस आल्सो. और कभी कभार अगर डेटा नहीं दिया है तो इन दैट केस ये डेल्टा वाली फॉर्मूला हमें यूज करनी पड़ती है. We are having, I think, 10 to 15 numericals from numerical aperture from this optical fiber. So we will solve it. 2 tutorial है हमारे पास इसके. So now the next. बी नंबर भी हम करेंगे. वो मोड्स मैंने नहीं लिए हैं. यहाँ पे एक नंबर आता है, वर्ड आता है मोड. Actually, this V number, na, it gives you the number of signals that are passing through the core of an optical fiber. 5 signal pass हो रहे, 10 हो रहे, 15 हो रहे. So that can be calculated by this V number. So that we will see. अभी मैंने modes नहीं लिया है. तो modes के बाद I will be explaining you. So second theory. First theory was the derivation. In whole we have total 3 theory here. Derivation, classification, and the optical fiber sensors. Okay, so this is our second theory, classification of an optical fiber. See, we can classify the optical fiber cable into 3 categories, like based on the materials, based on the mode of propagation, mode naya word aaya, based on the profile index. The profile index bhi naya aaya. We are going to study all this stepwise. Fine. So if I go to the first category, based on the material. Based on the materials, there are 3 types of optical fiber cable. Glass core, glass clad optical fiber cable. Matlab, core and clad, both the things are made up of glass. The core is made up of glass, cladding is also made up of glass. That means this kind of optical fiber cable are heavy. You can use it at a higher temperature. Right, as it is made up of glass, we can use this optical fiber cable at a higher temperature. You can use it in a chemical environment, right? Hazardous environment. You can use this optical fiber cable, right? So heavy, both the things are made up of glass, and we can use it at a high temperature. Okay. Second type is plastic core, plastic clad optical fiber cable. Both core and clad, they are made up of plastic. मतलब light in weight, flexible होगा. ये जो है वो brittle होगा as it is made up of glass, right? This kind of optical fiber cables are used for medical purpose. Laparoscopy या endoscopy में we require a flexible optical fiber cable, so they are used here. Right. Third one is glass or plastic. Slightly brittle. Okay, you can use it in some of the under some of the liquid which are non-reactive. So non-reactive liquid may you can use this optical fiber cable, right? So these are not that important. सिर्फ एक दो lines आपको लिखनी है. Based on the materials, we have 3 types. Core and clad made both made up of glass, both made up of plastic, and the third type is core is made up of glass and cladding made up of plastic. Right? नहीं होगा. अगर रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स सेम नहीं हुआ तो सेम होगा तो क्या होगा? यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू गेट अ टीआर. कुछ डॉपिंग करते हैं उसके अंदर. ओके, इम्प्यूरिटी ऐड करते हो फाइबर रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स वेरी करने के. So you cannot use optical fiber whose refractive index of the core and clad both are same. अगर both same होगा तो क्या होगा? TIR आपको मिलेगा ही नहीं, right? Then your aim will not be satisfied. So that's why कुछ doping करके they are used. Then after, based on the mode of propagation. So based on the mode of, this is an important part. Based on the mode of propagation, they are of 2 types, single mode and multi-mode. Now, what is this mode? Mode here means path, signals. The number of signals that are passing through the core of an optical fiber cable. That is mode. सिंगल मोड मीन्स ओनली अ सिंगल रे passes, एक ही सिग्नल पास होता है, आइदर वीडियो या ऑडियो या डेटा सिग्नल, एक ही सिग्नल पास होता है. मल्टी मोड मीन्स मोर देन वन सिग्नल passes, वीडियो, ऑडियो, डेटा, म्यूजिक, एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा, राइट. सो single mode means only a single ray passes through the core of an optical fiber. एक ही रे पास होता है, राइट, ऐसे. मल्टी मोड मीन्स more than one signal passes through the core of an optical fiber. ये अगर उसकी optical axis है, so ऐसे. Right? Now, what difference you can see here? See, for the single ray, a single mode, the diameter is very small, in the range of 5 micron, sometimes 2 micron also. Whereas, क्योंकि एक ही रे पास करना है, एक ही सिग्नल पास करना है हमें. Whereas in the case of the multi-mode optical fiber cable, you can see large d. So here I can write small value of d, diameter small है. यहाँ पे large value of d. किसका d? Diameter. The diameter of the pore is large. क्योंकि एक से ज्यादा सिग्नल पास करना है, जैसे 3 जन की बेंच है, and if 3 people are sitting, then it is fine. But instead of 3, 5 people are allowed to sit, then what happens? धक्का-धक्की होगी, right? Collisions होगा, right? So there you are required to increase the surface area, right? So similarly, if I have to send more than 2 signals, I have to increase the diameter. Fine. So here it is having smaller d value, larger d value. Another thing is speedy communication. Yeah, what I can write? Fast communication. यहाँ पे what you can say is it's having a slow communication. The communication here is slow, right? Why slow? Because एक ही सिग्नल पास होता है, डायमीटर कम है, so the path traveled by this ray will be small. Whereas here the diameter is big, so the path traveled by this signal will be more. ज्यादा डिस्टेंस उसको ट्रैवल करना पड़ेगा. And if more distance it has to travel, then the communication will be slow. Okay, are you getting this point? पहला तो ठीक है, diameter छोटा है. Second is communication is fast. Here you are getting a slow communication. So are you getting this point? ये पता चल रहा है आपको? क्यों फास्ट है एंड क्यों स्लो है? ओके, डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल ज्यादा होगा इसमें, इसीलिए स्पीड इसकी कम, मतलब धीरे धीरे वो ट्रांसमिशन होगा. यहाँ पे ट्रांसमिशन आपका फास्ट होगा, राइट. अनदर थिंग इज नो एटेन्यूएशन, मतलब डिस्टोर्शन नहीं होगा. यहाँ पे यू विल गेट द डिस्टोर्शन ऑफ द सिग्नल, देयर विल बी द एटेन्यूएशन. क्यों? एक से ज्यादा सिग्नल्स पास हो रहे हैं, सो क्रॉस लिंकिंग होगा, ओवरलैपिंग होगा, ठीक है, दो से ज्यादा लोग दौड़ रहे हैं, राइट, तो कॉलिजन्स होगा, सो दैट विल एटेन्यूएट द सिग्नल. सो यहाँ पे देयर विल बी द एटेन्यूएशन ऑफ द सिग्नल, नो एटेन्यूएशन ऑफ द सिग्नल. एक्चुअल सिग्नल मिलेगा आपको सिंगल मोड में. अगर मैंने कुछ ऐसा पल्स दिया है तो आउटपुट में आई एम गोइंग टू गेट द सेम पल्स. देयर विल बी नो पल्स ब्रॉडनिंग, सो आई कैन से नो टाइम लैग. एक ही सिग्नल है तो किसके बीच में टाइम लैग होगा, राइट? सो देयर विल बी नो टाइम लैगिंग. हियर more than one signals are passing through the core of an optical fiber. So there will be the time lagging. कैसे time lagging होगा? देखो, if this is my ये हमारी central axis हुई, so your ray of light, कोई रे ऐसे travel होता है, right? वांधो नहीं सर, अलग से. Some of the rays which are launched from here, okay, this has to travel more path. So first I will get this one, then the other mode, then the suppose the third mode. So this will decrease the amplitude और उसका widening, broadening है वो बढ़ जाएगा, right? So here I will be getting the pulse broadening. Amplitude कम हो जाएगा. There will be the attenuation, right? So the quality of the signal get degrade. टाइम लैगिंग होगा, तो जैसे मैंने दो सिग्नल्स एक साथ भेजे, noise, suppose audio signal and video signal, right? So it may happen कि पहले video signal आए तो lip movement आगे है थोड़ी audio से, okay? या जैसे नहीं कभी टीवी मतलब टेलीविजन में भी होता है कि एडवर्टाइज का साउंड आता है और प्रोग्राम कुछ और चल रहा है, okay? So that is because of the time lagging. Fine. So this multimode optical fiber will give you the time lagging. This is costly. This is cheap. Because here we have to draw an optical fiber cable of 5 microns diameter. और यहाँ 20 से 25 micron, even more than that. Okay. So this will not be that expensive as that of the single mode optical fiber. This is widely used in medical field. ये जो single mode optical fiber है ना, it is used in medical field. Okay, वहाँ पे accuracy ज़्यादा चाहिए. This kind of optical fiber can be used in LAN communication, where accuracy is not required. Fine. इसमें अभी modifications आएंगे third में, that we will see as and when the time comes, right? And the third type of optical fiber is based on the profile index. So based on the profile index, you have two types, step index and graded index, right? So this we'll be seeing later on. जब time आएगा तब I'll be explaining you, right? So this were the three major classification of an optical fiber cable, right? Step index optical fiber, I have to explain you single mode, multi-mode, and then you have the graded index optical fiber cable. So we'll be seeing this, okay, later on. So is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Any queries? No? Good then. Okay. By Monday, I think I will mail you this PPT. If you wish, you can start reading from this. और मैं देखती हूँ if I have some notes of fiber optics, that also I will try to mail you. Okay, so that you can start reading. So fine, thank you. Then I will end
Thank
the
you,
meeting.
ma'am.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.